Hi, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you a super quick and easy DIY Valentine's Day craft. Using items you have around your home, it's going to cost you nothing, but it's still going to be a lovely, thoughtful gift. And that's going to be a bookmark as one suggestion. There will be other suggestions you can use it for as well that I'll show you later on towards the end of the video. So the items you're going to need is a picture, a pair of scissors, some sellotape, and that's the wide sellotape you're going to need, so about half a finger, and also a black pen or a marker of some kind. So I decided to use a picture sheet from my rip-off daily Disney calendar, and there were lots of different choices, and I like the idea of reusing these sheets of paper because they're just so cute. And as you can see, there's some lovely Valentine's Day inspired pictures that I could use here. So as you can see here, I've chosen a few of the most romantic looking pictures to choose from. There's lots of nice cute couples and ones that could be for like mother and son, mother and daughter, those kind of ideas. But I've decided to go with the Aladdin one. That's because I like the lighter background and I think it'll be easier to write my message on. So I'm going to go with that one. Okay, so we need to cut out a shape now, and I'm decided to keep the whole of the image, so I'm just cutting along the line, but you could cut this out in the traditional sort of thin rectangle bookmark shape for your picture, or go with anything you like really. Okay, so now it's time to write the message, and this could be as personalized as you want, or it could be a pun to do with the image that you have. But I've decided to go with just something super simple. Our love then is like Disney love. And that's it. Just keeping it simple for this one. But like I say, it could have somebody's name on it. Literally anything you want. So I'd just like to make a note, you want to make sure that your pen has dried fully because you don't want that to smudge with the next step that we're about to do. And I've just noticed that I forgot to dot a couple of my eyes, so I'm just going to do that now and then leave that to dry. And as you can see, my pen hasn't gone too dark. I like that it is subtle black and it kind of matches with the black that's already in the image. As you can see, there's nothing on the back. You could write a more personalized note, letter on the back, and that would be also a nice little touch. I've decided not to for this one, just in case it goes through the picture. I wouldn't want to ruin it. Okay, so we're on to the next step, and we are going to cover this picture in sellotape because most people don't have a laminator, and this is a nice cheap alternative and still does the job and protects the picture and makes it last that little bit longer. So I'm just going to cover the top portion of the picture, and as you can see, I've gone over the top edge of the picture with the extra bit of sellotape. That's just to give a little bit extra protection and completely seal it in at the end. Next, I'm doing the same on the bottom. I'm leaving the hangover edge of sellotape over the bottom edge of the picture. And it is pretty easy to actually make the sellotape nice and flat on the picture without getting sort of air bubbles and creases and lines. And generally, if you get a tiny little bit of air bubble or a tiny crease, it doesn't generally make that much of a difference. So that's good. It's nice and easy to do. Then next, we're going to cover with the middle piece. And this way it doesn't have too many lines on it with just using those three pieces. And as you can see, I got a tiny little line and bubble there, but I've just brushed it out with my finger and it's gone nice and smooth. And as you can see here, when I show it in the lighted angles, I don't have any sort of major bumps or bubbles or lines. Everything looks nice and smooth, so that's really good. It's come out well. Like I say, if there is tiny little things, you can just smooth them out as you go. Then we're going to do the exact same thing on the back again. So one piece at the top hanging over, and you can see the edges all the way around there. That will help to just, like I say, seal it in completely. Okay, and now we're going to get on with the sealing of the back section. So again, roughly in the same place as I've put the first one on the front, I'm just going to double that up so it completely seals in, smooth out all those bubbles. And again, with the bottom piece, I'm going to place it in a very similar position as the first piece that was on the front and smooth it out. And again, with the last piece that goes across the middle, in roughly the same place as the first piece, and then smooth it out. Now I'm just going to quickly check to see if I can see in the light any sort of bubbles or lines and smooth those out. But this looks pretty good, and you don't have to be as picky about the back. Next, I need to cut around the edges. So I'm going to leave a little bit of clear border all the way around the picture. So like I say, it is completely sealed. And I'll just quickly speed up this sequence. And you can leave as much or as little of the clear border as you like around your image. I've chosen to go for a thin border, but you can go as thick as you like. Nearly finished here, and then we'll move on to the bottom section, and that will be me pretty much almost done. Okay, so that's me finished. As you can see, it just gives it a nice shine as well, and this is nice and pretty much waterproof. But yes, I'm really happy with the clear border on the edge, and it's nice and protected now. So really happy, it looks pretty good. So as I've intended mine as a bookmark, I've just gone and grabbed a book, a nice Harry Potter book, and the Deathly Hallows, and I'm just going to show you it in use to show you what it would look like. Mine's a nice size. I do like a nice big bookmark, and because it's being covered in the sellotape, almost laminated, it is going to be hard wearing. So great for a bookmark because the paper would have been easily trashed over time. So if the person you're giving this to isn't a book reader, it could also be used to go on the front of their paperwork folders with paper clips as a nice little message card to be kept on hand. Or you could just use it in your home by getting some magnetic tape like I have here, and it could go in any room in the house then, and if you could use a nice Disney magnet, that would go along nicely with it, but any magnet would do. But it could also just go onto your fridge or any other metal areas that you have your magnets on already. And of course it is a nice piece of artwork as well and can go on anybody's pin board. So I'd used a picture that had already been printed for me, but you could literally print out anything on your own printer at home or use any other items that are Disney pictures that you already have. Like for instance, an old 2020 calendar. This one is by Thomas Kincaid designed. I love his work, and there is so many different options from his artwork that you could use. And this is the February version here, which is lovey-dovey. Then so many of his artworks are very lovey-dovey, so these all work very well. Another great example. So I'm very happy with how this turned out. It was super quick and easy and completely free. Love it. So as next Sunday is Valentine's Day, I'm going to do a video on how to love Disney every day. But that's everything for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.